what are your strategies to befit in the Indian market?
Okay, so how to come across differently. So as you can see from our stall itself, it makes a statement. So if you see, Su-Kam is not a brand that is more focused on selling volumes or just selling for this fact of business. We're more technology oriented. Our main focus is our R&D, which is our core strength. If I was to put it that way, our core strength would be marketing and R&D. And to differentiate ourselves from the market, we have a few marketing strategies. It's the way we present ourselves, the way we present the brand, its products, the material that goes along with the products, and the biggest differentiation I would put is the technology advancement we stand for. So if you see today in our products, our PCUs, we're coming up with Wi-Fi, we're coming up with Bluetooth, we're coming up with technology where we can attract the youth instead of pushing the product on the consumer. Because you understand, battery inverter is a product where it's a need. It's not like it's a choice, but we want to make it into a choice. That do you choose Su-Kam or do you choose Luminous? So we're doing that through attracting the youth, building a certain curiosity. अब आप आज के टाइम में देखो, if we talk about gum and paste, we say यार फेविकॉल लगा दो या फेविक्विक लगा दो. तो फेविकॉल फेविक्विक का ब्रांड इतना स्ट्रॉन्ग हो गया कि गम पेस्ट जो जेनेरिक टर्म्स है वो कोई साला यूज़ ही नहीं करता. तो सेम वे वी वांट टू पिट, जहाँ भी कोई बोले सोलर, जैसे Su-Kam यूज़ करो. एंड अगर हम बात करें एज अ population in India, we're a very grid dependent society. We're very much dependent on our grid, and even though we have full availability of the sun 365 days a year, which many countries don't, and they're still going towards solar. So as a country, the new government, they're taking good initiatives. We have to consider that we have to become we can't be such a grid dependent country.
Now, having said that, MNRE and public bodies are emphasizing on clean energy. The government aims to achieve 100 gigawatts of solar energy by 2022. What are your insights as an industry player? That is it too ambitious plan of government or can be reached?
See, I'll tell you honestly, any plan has to be too ambitious. क्योंकि जब मैं 100 गीगावाट बोलूँगा तभी जाके मैं 50 गीगावाट लगाऊंगा, right? So we have to give the credit to the new government. पहली बात तो they're taking good marketing initiatives. They're trying really hard. This itself shows a marketing initiative. So we have to give credit to the new government that they're taking over-ambitious plans. Because when you take over-ambitious plans, you achieve a certain ambition. If I say हाँ 10 गीगावाट लगाएंगे, 10 गीगावाट तो वैसे ही लग जाता है सर एक साल में. So the whole challenge should be कि we take over-challenging tasks and then we meet that task somewhere. Of course, we can't say कि 100 गीगावाट achieve होगा या नहीं होगा. But उस 100 gigawatt तक, that efforts the companies, the private companies, public sector will make will be much more significant. If the target was 50 gigawatt, maybe the hype wouldn't help as much. And say in this industry, I'll tell you the major challenge is implementation and execution. So even if you say 100 gigawatt, you can do that, but the biggest challenge behind it is execution. It's not like it's tough to install panels all around. हमारे पास land है, हमारे पास धूप है. These are the two key things you need for solar green energy to start producing. But the biggest challenge is execution.
What kind of products you are bringing for Indian consumers currently? What kind of innovations that you are planning?
Okay, so if I talk about one of the newest inverters we've come up with, if you just talk about apart from solar, we made the lightest inverter in the world. It's less than almost half a kg. Because if you see, inverters always had that impression it's a heavy product. So we made one of the lightest high backup UPSs, and it's a damn good looking product. And how we're trying to attract to the youth is that we created a Bluetooth technology. So through the Bluetooth, you can monitor the inverter's performance on your phone. I can see what is the consumption in my house of the electricity. I can see how much my inverter has consumed, how much I've used from the solar power, how much I've used from the normal power. And if I talk about solar, so first unique product that we've come up with is over there, Brainy Touch. So that Brainy Touch product is basically, if you see, we want to change the perception of a consumer that you have to put the inverter in your house in a hidden area. So that product you can put anywhere if you see the look of it, right? So aesthetically we made a product that the customer is not shy to put the inverter anywhere in his house. And the unique part about that product is that it's a touchscreen product, yeah? And then if you see, we made this certain processes in our inverters where the inverter is smart enough to prioritize the solar and the grid accordingly to the situation. So say for your battery, you need a certain amount for it to be charged, right? And if you're not getting that from the grid, the inverter on its own, with its own brain, will prioritize how much do I take from solar, how much do I take from the grid. So going to that depth of technology, that's where Su-Kam's strength stands.
What kind of market share do you enjoy right now?
What kind of?
Market share.
Market share. That's it. देखो यहाँ पे एक तो अब मैं बैटरी की बात कर लूँ. So 50% of the battery market is unaccounted. So even if I say a figure, there's no way close to accuracy because the data is not accurate. So if I say market share right now, I can't really give in terms of solar overall, but I can tell you where we've been credited by the government, where I have the facts. So we've got the award for the highest rooftop solar installations in India. We've done the most solar rooftop installations in India, where nobody stands with us. Tata is second, Su-Kam is first. So rooftop solar mein we have the highest market share in India this year. Last year we were third, this year we've come to the first position.
And what kind of efforts you are making to further boost your market share?
So again, as I said, first in today's time, sir, with solar, it's an expensive part. Yeah, people are resistant towards solar because it's expensive. How do you convince that customer that putting solar will actually benefit you and your future generations? So marketing is a key for us. So this itself gives you an example. Okay, we are trying to do a lot of exhibitions, taking part in all solar exhibitions, and further, the biggest challenge is reaching the dealer and the distributor, the end consumer. Because at the end of it, the consumer is driven by the market, not by the brand. The market is driven by the brand through its marketing techniques. So we're trying our best to reach the end customer and first educating it about solar. ये नहीं कि बस solar है ले लो. We're trying to educate the customer about solar. What is the real importance and the accuracy of solar power? So educating the customer about different types of solar needs that he would have, different types of solar products that we would have to meet those needs.
Any new technology that you are bringing in recent times that you want to share with the readers?
So as I said, in our new products that we're trying to attract the youth, build a certain curiosity and uniqueness in the industry. देखो आज के टाइम में आपका सब ऐप पे आ गया है, आपकी टैक्सी ऐप पे बुक होती है, आपका खाना ऐप से आता है, आपका घर ऑफिस सब ऐप से मेजर होता है, राइट? तो हमें भी सोचा यार हमने वहाँ तो अपडेट होना ही है, एंड इस इंडस्ट्री में ऐसी कोई इतनी अपडेट आई नहीं है. सो वी ट्राइंग टू बिल्ड ऑल आवर न्यू सिस्टम इंटीग्रेटर्स. दैट प्रोडक्ट कैन बी रन थ्रू वाईफाई, थ्रू अ मोबाइल ऐप and Bluetooth. Same with our small inverters. We're trying to integrate Bluetooth so we can use it with an app and everything can come on the app. So meeting the new youth requirement and the general youth requirement. क्योंकि ऐसा नहीं कह सकता कि अभी सिर्फ youth मोबाइल से attracted है. The whole Indian population has become such कि मेरे grandfather से लेके मेरे father से लेके कोई भी मेरे घर में everyone is addicted to their mobiles. So coming on the mobile platform.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.